Hello, everyone. My name is Faith Maloney, and I'm one of the co-founders here at Best Friends. Thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for watching at home as well. This is our call to gathering for our blessing. We've been running the blessings here for many, many years as a way to honor the animals that have passed away here at the sanctuary and to include all of your beloved animals as well. Blessing for the fullness of this day. I bless this day in the fullness of good it already contains. In the many occasions it often offers to listen deeply, to be of service to others, to express gratitude moment by moment, and to keep my mind so filled with love, beauty, and joy that no negativity can find even the tiniest crack in which to set foot. I bless this day in the infinite opportunities it gives me to love and bless every human I meet, every creature I pass by, every plant I behold. For all but the manifold expressions of the infinite life that undergirds us all. Truly, I bless this day for the wonderful adventure it can become as I walk through it with the eyes of wonder rather than boredom. Use every opportunity to express peace rather than irritation, and to choose love over fear. Thank you, life, for this day.
Hello, everyone. My name is Josh. I am one of the caretakers here at Angel's Rest. And at this point of the program, we will talk about some of our little guys and little friends that passed away here at the sanctuary for this month. In Dogtown, we lost Rhodey, Angel, Penguin, and Dax. In Cat World, we lost Pork Chop, Macaroni, Ariel, Paige, Duff, Sheldon, Journey, and Adelaide. For the stories that have been sent in, Maria and Doug said goodbye to Daisy and Emma. They were our two senior gals. Sadly, we lost them both within 30 days of each other. We fondly referred to Daisy as Lazy Daisy. At 16 years old, she wasn't interested in doing much more than sleeping. Her walks became shorter and more infrequent as her arthritis worsened. Somehow, though, she always mustered up enough energy to trot around the kitchen for treats. Daisy loved sitting on the side of the house, where she enjoyed the sunshine for hours at a time, despite her thick coat of black fur getting her hot. We adopted Daisy from our local shelter when she was 7, as a loving companion to our French bulldog, Francois. Of all the doggies at the shelter who had trial play dates with Francois, he chose Daisy. He made the perfect choice. Emma was our wonky-tonk woman. She had no teeth, so her tongue was always hanging out of her mouth on the right side. She would give the softest, sweetest kisses with her wonky tongue. I miss those kisses. Emma was adopted from Best Friends. My husband and I volunteer annually, and during one of our visits, we inquired about adopting Rosebud. But we're told that she wasn't a good match, as she would do better in a one-dog household. We were quickly redirected to Emma. Emma's previous owner had passed away and had entrusted Emma's care to Best Friends. We brought Emma home in 2018 when she was about 11. We had her just shy of 4 years. Emma was a typical basset hound. No walk was ever short, as she had to stop and sniff at every tree, every bush, every inch of ground. She had that basset hound bark, deep and loud. She really only barked for 2 reasons. 1, when she saw her leash and knew it was time to go for a walk. And 2, when she saw her meals being prepared and knew it was time to eat. She was so very sweet. We were a 4-dog household and in 1 month went to a 2-dog household. It feels so empty, so quiet. No more basset hound barks, wonky kisses, picking up Daisy to bring her into the house after an afternoon of the sun. We miss all the joy and love that Emma and Daisy brought to our lives. It makes my heart feel good to know that both will be laid to rest beside Francois and our other dog, Lilani, here at Angel's Rest. Hugs and kisses to our lazy Daisy and Emma, our wonky tonk woman.
Hello, I'm Byron, one of the caretakers of Angel's Rest here. And we received the following stories from Dogtown caregivers about some of the dogs we lost this month. From Dogtown staff Maddie about Bandit. Dogtown lost another great dog as Bandit crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Bandit was so sweet and affectionate with his people, and once you gained his trust, you were his friend for life. He would bounce and try and climb his fence when he saw his people. Bandit came from the sanctuary from Los Angeles and made a huge progress in learning to trust people, and while we had hoped he would find his forever home, we are grateful to have been his home and his family for the past few years. We love you, Bandito. From Dogtown staff Megan about Dax. We had to say goodbye to our friend Dax as he crossed the Rainbow Bridge. We only had Dax with us for 2 months, but he seemed like so much longer. He fit right in. He was a sweet and gentle soul who loved every animal and person he met. He was a friend to so many dogs, and he loved when we introduced a new dog into his run. He loved food above all, and he never failed to tell us when it was dinner time. He was the perfect senior. We wish that he could have spent the last of his days in a home, but we tried our best to spoil him during his time at Jeffries. Angel. Angel was our sweet senior girl who came to Dogtown when her owner passed away. Even though she was only with us a few weeks, we are thankful that she knew love and care from us. Sadly, Angel had a very aggressive cancer, and we helped her cross the Rainbow Bridge to end her suffering. Penguin. Sometimes our youngest residents can be the most fragile. Sadly, Penguin never got to set foot in Dogtown, but he was loved and we were rooting for him. Penguin came from a crowded city shelter diagnosed with parvo. A few puppies along with Penguin went to an emergency animal hospital so they could get stable enough for the 3.5-hour drive to Dogtown. Even though they did everything they couldn't save little Penguin. We wish we had the chance to get to know him, but we're thankful that he passed away with people who care about him and tried their best to save him. We also received tribute cards for the following beloved pets: Hannah, Boomer, Daddy, Shorty, Sophie, and Little Shorty, Rocky, Shiloh, Bailey, Girly Girl, Prance, Princess, Boots, Pinks, and Timba.
Hi, my name is Tom. I'm a caregiver in Dogtown. I've worked for Best Friends for about 11 and a half years. I just wanted to say a few words about Rhodey. Rhodey was a dog who showed up on the property one day in the year 2012. There are two stories as how Rhodey got his name. One of the stories is based on the fact that Rhodey was found on the maintenance road by two maintenance workers. So because he was found on the road, they named him Rhodey. The companion story to that is that the two maintenance workers' names were Ron and Cody. And if you combine those two names, you get Rhodey. I don't know which one is the most accurate version, but I'll go with either one of them. Rhodey was a fabulous dog, friendly from the get-go. He didn't care much for other dogs and could be quite reactive, but he just loved the people in his life. And every area in Dogtown that Rhodey lived in, his caregivers just simply adored him. I did not personally take care of Rhodey, but I knew Rhodey in the years that I've worked in Dogtown. And I can attest also that he was a super wiggly, friendly, wagging tail dog who just loved it when his former caregiver showed up to say hi to him. Even meeting a stranger, Rhodey was very comfortable with that and very engaging with the people that were in his life. So rest in peace, Rhodey. I'd also like to say just a couple words about a dog named Jakes. I don't think Jake's was among the dogs listed. I knew Jake's as a dog in Dogtown when his name was Brutus. And Brutus came to us as a tripod back in the 2012-2013 timeframe. I was his caregiver. Exceptionally sweet, friendly dog, very good with other dogs. So Brutus, or Jake's as he came to be named, could live with multiple other dogs, and he was excellent at it. Along about that same time, one of our staff employees in the marketing department, Shelly Sikta, decided that she needed an office dog. And so she came to bug me one day and said, what about that tripod there? And I said, well, that's Brutus. You can try him in your office if you would like to. And so she did. And shortly after that, Shelly decided that she couldn't live without Brutus. And she decided to adopt him and take him home with their other dog. Shelly is married to John Sikta, who actually used to run these monthly blessings and was in charge of this. They were also my next door neighbors, so I got to see Brutus on an almost daily basis. They did rename him to Jake's, and Jake's lived up until just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to guess that Jake's was probably about 14 years old. Wonderful dog. It goes to show you that nice people connect with nice dogs, and somehow this all karma-like works out. Brutus came here, if I remember right, he came from a difficult situation, and him being a tripod, chances of adoption are probably 50-50. A lot of people like special needs dogs. Some people don't want special needs dogs. So it all worked out between Shelly, John, and Jake's, and I couldn't be happier for the dog or the people. They are all three of them fantastic souls. Thanks.
Well, at this point, then I'd like to offer a moment of silence for all the little guys that we passed away for this month and any time along the way.
Thank you all for being here and sharing in the stories and the love we all feel for the animals that we're very close to in our lives. Thank you. Our benediction. Autumn and our hearts are seeking grace. All around us, nature bids us change. Accept and give thanks for falling into surrender, into trust, where we will be held and our brokenness made whole.